And now we are live here in our weekly tournaments here at Top Tech Games. And we have here James using his Ange deck, but riding into Tirua, which is one of the breakout stars in the recent BRO tournament online. And here with Matt, he's playing his Blau Kruger deck. We can see here they're already in grade 3, and the action is already starting. James is with 2 damage, Matt is with 1, and Axel Clan's doing what Axel Clans do best, and he is multi-attacking after setting down an Axel Circle. And yes, you see here a relentless assault from Matt. I don't know if James would like to take some damage, or would he guard? Oh, he guarded hit. He guard. Now Matt is going into some decision making, and he ends his turn. Now it's James' turn to fight back. We can see that he has now ridden his main G3, which is Ange, putting the force marker in the other circle. Ange as a deck also focuses on multi-attacking, and because of the force 1 markers from the force clans, their multi-attack is bigger than most of than what Axel players can do. And the drive check, here we go to, oh no, I'm sorry, it's not a drive check, but rather it's the I think this is Highlander. Oh, cute tier. Finding an aqua. Yun na, lalabasan na yung mga crit soccer. So what will James do here? And he bounces the unit to activate Q tier once again, the pluses by this card. And he names the Pearly Sisters. And you can see what James will do later is, yes, he will force the multi-attacks of the Pearly Sisters because of each other's effect, in which they give each other power. So we'll see here right now. Matt is making sure that he is getting the correct power. And oh no, I'm sorry, it's not Ange. Rather, this is the G4. So I think that's Asuka. No. And what? Grade 4. No guarding. Okay, first check is a heal trigger and it goes live. All effects to the other rear guard. Second check. Okay. Takes 1 damage. These are gonna be very big numbers. So Matt will be having a hard time deciding whether to guard or not. What will he do? And a critical, he takes a unit with a critical trigger. And it's now his turn back once again. Oh, what are you gonna do, Matt? I don't think he has another Blau for Blau Kruger's effect. Or rather, a Galaxy Blau. And that's the problem with Blaus, because you need a Galaxy Blau Kruger to be able to re-ride. And without a Galaxy Blau Kruger, you're basically just playing vanilla Vanguard. What are you gonna do when they come for you, Matt? Deciding whether to attack with the Vanguard first. You first check and a draw trigger, and it's good for him because he actually needs that for later if he can't guard. And here we have the Galaxy Blau Kruger. At least he's prepared for next turn, but he needed that this turn to be able to get off to try to get off a heal. With Soul and doing and restanding. Again, what Axel clans do best. And another attack here from Matt. James is gonna have a hard time with all those multi-attacking because it's not how big it is, because it's how much they poke that you need to take either damage or guard with enough cards. Okay. And what does he restand? Here we go. And another attack. James is forced to attack here. And returns to hand. After a slew of attack from Matt, he ends his turns with James ending at 5 damage. But I think at this point, James is at a comfortable lead because he's already at grade 4. And he likes doing this. He likes to be at 5 damage to be able to use all those counterblasts. Now he's gonna start with his slew of attacks this turn. Attacking the Vanguard with, I think, is 23,000. Yes, 23,000. Which is very small change when you come, because there's no boosters. But those Pearly Sisters are staring Matt down. He needs to guard them because they have an inherent critical trigger with them. He's gonna have a hard time as long as those Pearly Sisters are alive. And a critical trigger. Oh no, another one. But Matt is now forced to really guard them. He has no breathing room. And with Pearly, with the force marker, it's gonna hit for 38,000. If I believe my math is correct. It's gonna have a hard time. Both are actually at 38,000 because of the critical trigger from earlier. Oh no, I think Matt only has chump change in his hand. That's the strength of force markers. Very big attacks. And what will Matt do? He's counting his triggers for both attacks. Because again, they have inherent criticals. They have 2 criticals. And so if Matt takes either one of them, it's 2 damage each. And he no guards. He has no choice. And he loses because, again, 4 to 6. That's the power of the Pearly Sisters.